I'd just like to pass on my congratulations and thanks to Derek and colleagues at Urban Presence. Congratulations for 21 years of working with inner city communities in Manchester, helping them to grow, develop and use the resources of the church to improve their lives.
Hello, it's Bishop Laurie Green here. Sorry I can't be with you up in Manchester today, so I'm sending love and best wishes to you all at Urban Presence. As you all continue to get stuck into mission with, as Paul's lovely book calls it. And that's a very New Testament idea. For Jews, yeast has never been holy. It's not even allowed near your house at Passover time. So when Jesus tells us to be yeast, he's saying, get your hands dirty. Be up to your necks in the world's issues. No holy Joes allowed. Well, that's Urban Presence, all right, isn't it?
It's really a real privilege and a pleasure to be able to say something about Paul and what he's been doing and his work in Manchester in particular, working with the street pastors, with Charisma and Urban Presence.
I've been privileged to work with Urban Presence for some 25 years or thereabouts with both Derek and Paul. Both the guys have had massive input into the work of Barnabas over the years. Derek first and foremost as our first chairman of trustees, and Paul has done numerous things for Barnabas over the years. One of the amazing things he did with us was to find us some equipment for our sound desk in the middle of London.
Derek is a valuable link within the community. He makes that bridge between residents and council and other partners within the area. His work on the canal and along the canal with other partners like WAC, the Water Adventure Centre, and ourselves and others within the community has been invaluable to the young people of the area.
My story with Paul and Derek goes back to 1995 when they gave me loads of support to help set up and grow M13 Youth Project, which still exists today. But my story with Paul and Judith goes back even further to 1988 when I first visited Brunswick for a youth mission. They put me up in their house for 5 days, helping me begin what has become quite a long journey in Brunswick youth work.
Urban Presence has partnered with the college at 2 levels particularly. First of all, at undergraduate level, offering individual units and indeed a certificate in urban ministry. Probably even more significant has been the work at postgraduate level. Derek has taught a class for us at MA level called The Church in the City. That has really challenged and stretched a lot of the people who are in that program, and many of those are leaders, ministers, people in a range of ministry roles.
I have known Paul Keeble since the formulation of Charisma. Paul is the one that helped us to get our charity status because he knew more about that than anybody else. And also Paul was our media person.
I'm really sorry I won't be able to join you for tonight's dinner, but I did want to pay my real tribute, not simply to Paul, although he deserves real credit, but to all of those who believe in the inner city mission. It's made a real difference to people's lives. I know, I saw it in action. People's lives have been changed, and that massively for the better. It's got to be what inner city mission is really all about, real people working for real people.
I know Derek from being a board member of Northwoods Housing for 2 years. A couple of years ago, he's now a board member of Yes, our employment and training subsidiary, and he's involved with Troydale, Tenants and Residents Association and the Friends of the Rochdale Canal. So all busy stuff, and we're really grateful at Northwoods Housing for everything that Derek and friends do for the community.
It's really fantastic to see the consistency, the continuity, the commitment to community, to the kingdom, to church, to change environments, to ensure that people could find hope within their context. And I want to say that I've been proud and privileged to be able to identify with Paul and with all of these initiatives that he's been part of to make happen.
So Derek is somebody who is not content with leaving the church to slumber, but likes to poke it with a sharp stick and say, we must do more.
The highest compliment I can give Paul and Judith and Derek and Maureen is this, that like God they moved into the neighbourhood, living their lives out among us, and in doing so they help us to see for ourselves the glory of God in everyday life.
So I thank you, Paul, and thank you to Urban Presence for lending you to us and helping Charisma to be so successful over all the years. Thank you.
Derek's a lovely chap. He goes above and beyond the call of duty. I'd recommend Derek for an award immediately.
Over the years, I've loved being with you and participating in some of your work with you two faithful rascals and your lovely families, alongside the needy and on the side of the downtrodden, right there with Jesus as leaven in the lump. God bless you all on this special book launch day.
Happy birthday to Urban Presence, and particularly to Paul and to Derek, who have been at the heart of the work of Urban Presence for these 21 years.